Hello again. Good morning. It's Sunday morning, so I'm heading out for a Sunday morning run. I haven't really decided yet whether to go 10k or carry on to half marathon, but I'll decide that when I get to the halfway mark. Anyway, the sun is out shining, the sky is blue, the day looks fantastic. It's a little bit chilly at the moment. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, but I'm looking forward to getting down the road, running through Polperro, along the coast path to Lansallos, and then possibly onwards to Polperro. But we'll see how we feel once we get down there. There we go then, we've just run down through Polperro village. We're now on the Cornish coast path and I'm going to head on up the steps in front of me here, along the coastline to Lansallos beach. And at that point I decide whether I'm going up the hill to the church and back home for a 11k run, or carry on the coast path and go to Polperro and run back on the road. Anyway, let's get up this hill, we'll see you at the top. Absolutely fantastic out here today. The temperature's just right at the moment, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's about 5 or 6 degrees. It's peaceful and quiet. There's no wind. Really enjoying this run today along the coast path. Currently just left Polperro, so I'm heading out now towards Lansallos, and the views are spectacular. If you're ever over this way, you've got to come and run between Polperro or even Loo to Polperro if you fancy 11 miles. But if not, Polperro to Polperro or even Lansallos is awesome. Hello again. Oh, sorry everyone. I've just had my breakfast. The morning fly of the early morning run. It's still in there, I can't get it out. I'll be back in a minute. I've just got to go and have a drink. Yeah, see you in a bit, bye. Well, this is the bit on one of my videos on the channel when I was wearing the head camera. I stopped paying attention to the path and I fell flat on my face last year. I think it was after this second little bump here, so it wasn't here, but it was down here. And I think there used to be a little stump that was sticking out in the path, and that's what tripped me up. But it doesn't appear to be there anymore, so maybe somebody's got... Oh, there he is, look. There he is. There's the tripping hazard. Yep, he was the one that got me last time. Not this time, mate. Try again next week. Five kilometres in. Cool. We're now heading down into this mini valley, steep downhill into it, a few steps, and then climbing up the other side again. This route is actually, where I'm running now, is the second half of the Purple Gecko events, Pole Ruin Shuffle, which took place about a week or two ago. And it makes up part of the 100-mile challenge, which is a series of 4 races through the year, hosted by the Purple Gecko. So if you're down here in Cornwall, or you live down in Cornwall, and you haven't heard of Purple Gecko, look them up. Awesome running club, or running group, sorry. The facilities when you're running are amazing. The organisation is amazing. I've run many of these runs, including the Smuggler's Challenge, or the Smuggler's Way Challenge, which is a 100-miler around Cornwall. I did it in 26 hours. Did that last September. It's on for again this September, so if you fancy running 100 miles from coast to coast and across the moors and over Helmand Tor, check it out at Purple Gecko's events. We definitely recommend it. If anyone watching this lives local, or anyone that knows what this is, I've often wondered, what is this thing halfway between Polperro and Pole Ruin? Is it a halfway marker between Polperro and Pole Ruin? Or is it a navigational post or something for the ships? Or is it something entirely different? Yeah, anyone can let me know in the comments. That'd be amazing. But this is why we get out on these training runs, on these runs working out how to use your equipment. It doesn't have to be a camera, it could be a watch, your shoes, your running pack, your bottles, your running poles, anything really. Anything you haven't used before, or haven't used regularly or recently, get out there and try them. Especially if you've got a run event coming up and you plan on using certain pieces of kit that you haven't used for a while. Take them out on your training runs. Get familiar with them. Know where the pockets are in your bag with your eyes shut. Because when you're tired, you don't need to think about what you're doing. You just need to do it naturally. Anyway, there's my tip for the day. Get to know your equipment, not like me. However, that's what I'm doing now. I'm learning how to not pause your watch during a run. Anyway, let's get on over the top of this hill and down the other side. Here we are at Lansallos beach. It's absolutely beautiful down here. Look at that. Check that out behind me. What a beautiful little secret beach here in Cornwall. Down from the church in a town called Lansallos. It's part of the Cornish coastline, so you run right past it. Absolutely amazing. And the water is so clear and appealing. However, I don't do the cold, wet stuff, so I will not be going in there today. I bet it's absolutely freezing. Anyway, let's get back on the coast path and head up over the next hill. Yesterday I went to a Central Plymouth Park run to record a POV recording for the channel, which you can find in the playlists below somewhere. And I thought I would be clever and use some pro settings as recommended by a YouTuber on my head camera. Well, I had a lovely run, the weather was fantastic, the run was awesome. I got home all excited, I opened my camera up and all the footage was white. So yes, the pro settings didn't work, so I do apologise for not having a park run video this week. But I will be returning to Central Plymouth again, possibly next Saturday, to record the route. So we've just come up this track from Lansallos Beach to Lansallos Church. What a beautiful looking church. Let's go in and check it out. So on my way back now, it's about 1 kilometre to go until I get home. Decided to run 11 kilometres today. I thought I'd get home and get out in the garden and do a bit of a garden maintenance. Anyway, really enjoyed that today. The weather is awesome. It's getting warmer now, so it might be a good idea to head back now. I haven't brought a running vest with me today, so we've got limited supplies of nutrients and hydration. So we're going to head home, have some dippy eggs and soldiers and a nice cold drink. See you back at the farmhouse. There we go then. Going down the final hill back to me home. Back to the Finneymores farmhouse to have some dippy eggs and a nice pint of squash. Yeah. Enjoyed that today. I've run about 11 kilometres. Lesson learned. Test new kit before race day. Yes, I had a bit of a malfunction with my watch and my camera today because they're supposed to sync together to give you on-screen stats, and I forgot. You can't pause halfway through because all the stats reset or it loses contact with the camera or something like that. Anyway, I'm back now. I'm going to walk up the drive and sit in the sun after breakfast, I think. Have a good day, everyone. See you all next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.